What's going on, guys? It's Steve with Mouse Secrets coming with another video, and today we're talking about Universal Epic Universe. At the time of making this video, it's the 23rd of October. It's annual pass holder single day ticket eve. Annual pass holder single day ticket entry tickets eve. If that makes sense or if that's too long to say, I'm sorry. But it's the night before the single day annual passes go on sale for Epic Universe. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit excited, a little bit anxiety. If you haven't guessed, I'm hoping to land a couple of those tickets for myself, my wife, my child. Would really like to get a couple of the single day tickets that are allotted for annual pass holders. Universal said that they've set aside tickets for single day tickets for annual pass holders, which is actually kind of nice because when a couple months ago when it first came out that most likely you were going to have to buy the 3-day ticket, like a package deal or whatever, and have to have a ticket to Universal, ticket to Islands of Adventure, and only one ticket to Epic Universe. It was kind of a bummer. And at that point, I already kind of made the decision, like, I'll probably just pass on that. Now, those tickets, if you guys already know, I'm sure you already know, they already went on sale a couple days ago on the 22nd. And actually yesterday, not that many days ago, but on the 22nd. What I could see, like, price-wise, it looked like they were around, like, what, like $150 a day, $160 a day, something like that. Like, it gets pretty expensive. I mean, you start adding it up or whatever for one person, much less if you're trying to do that for your child, your wife. So 3 people trying to do it. There we go. It's the issue that we're having across parks in general. It's just expensive. It's expensive. And then when you have families, you're just multiplying it. It's exponentially more expensive or whatever. So, I mean, how many annual passes can you afford? How many front of the line express passes, horror night passes? I was thinking about it today. Like, I keep seeing the comments and everyone's going on about that Disney's pricing people out. I know that we're talking about Epic Universe, but Universal's in this same situation, right? Like, to me, like they're equals in the same land or something. And the Disney's pricing folks out, and we were talking about the annual pass increase or whatever, and I've already been priced out of the top tier annual passes, but that happened prior to these increases. But really, I've thought about it, like, in a way, I'm kind of priced out at this point already for like after hour events and like hard ticketed parties and stuff. Like, it's expensive to do a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party for the family. It's expensive to do Halloween Horror Nights with the family, because if I go to Horror Nights, I prefer to have Express Pass. I just do. I've done it with Express and I've done it without, and it's so much better with Express Pass for me. Now, I understand there's a lot of Horror Nights folks that are really, really good at planning out a night and doing the Stay and Scream and really getting a lot out of doing Horror Nights without Express. I need Express. But the whole point of what I'm getting at is I've thought about it, like theme park stuff here in Orlando, I'm starting to get priced out. I'm already starting to get priced out. But with the Epic Universe situation, I'll bring it back there, with the having to buy a ticket to get 3 days and only getting 1 day in Epic Universe, for me, that's kind of a bummer. Now, I have seen the argument going around the last couple days where people have been like, look, you don't have to go to opening night or opening day of Epic Universe. You don't have to go to the next day, opening week, opening month, which is true. And I get that. I do get that. But I think, though, for myself and probably a lot of you guys at home, there's something about going to a grand opening, like the inaugural grand opening of a new theme park, something that I've never experienced in person. Odds are you've never experienced it in person because it doesn't happen very often. I mean, we're talking about what was last, Animal Kingdom, Islands of Adventure. Like, how many people were there on the opening day? Probably yay many, like a teeny little fragment of folks that were actually there. So, this is an opportunity, though, that honestly, if you think about it, I hate to say it, at the rate that parks are built, especially here in Central Florida, it's probably for a lot of us, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. There's a great chance that this opportunity never comes again. So for myself personally, fingers crossed, I can land myself a single day ticket for myself, my wife and child that will be able to go opening day. Even if it's the day or a couple days after, I'm not going to be upset about it. But ideally, I like to be there opening day. It's a big deal. It's a big event. Like, it's a big thing. I'm a theme park guy. Odds are if you're watching this video, you're a theme park fan, aficionado, whatever you want to call yourself. And I don't think you have to defend yourself for wanting to be there for opening day. So my goal is to try tomorrow morning to get a single day ticket. I did call Universal though today. It actually got straight through. Like I had no issue getting through to the annual pass holder line, and I just wanted to make sure that I did have set up in the my Disney experience in the Universal app correctly linked my tickets to my wallet, which was weird because on the phone app I was linked to my wallet, but on the desktop I wasn't. So hey, you guys are probably much better at this than I am if you're watching this, but I'm just giving you my, not even advice, but what I noticed was my tickets are linked to my wallet in the app, not on the desktop. When I logged into my desktop, I'm not linked. Only my child's ticket was showing up. So I had to go in real quick and enter the barcode number so that way it's on the desktop. Because I found on the 22nd that I was able to get into Universal system much easier on the desktop than through the app. Actually, I don't even think I was able to get through on the app. So just as a heads up, if you want to double check and make sure your wallet and tickets are linked together, that type of thing. But as for timing, of course they don't know what time the tickets are going to drop. Maybe if I were guessing, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., something like that. I feel like that's like kind of what time it dropped on the 22nd. But actually it's interesting because a team member I was talking to on the phone, she said that she had talked today to a guest from the UK who said that the site became live for them to buy tickets on the 22nd, different from what she understood it to become live here in the United States. So what exactly time it's going to go up and be available for purchase, who knows at this point. But I would be probably trying to be paying attention to social media, refreshing the app, maybe starting around like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. But my goal is to try to get a single day ticket for myself, my wife, my child. Now, if I can do it, I would like to get 2 single day tickets for each one of us, because I do think like one day is just not nearly going to be enough. Basically, I look at it this way. Like, I need one day just to go and walk around, make video. I'm going to, obviously we'll be live streaming. So that totally changes how you experience anything when you're running cameras. And I say plural because, sometimes we're running multiple cameras and stuff. And so in my mind, I'm thinking like, how can the folks at home seeing what I'm seeing correctly? You know what I mean? Like you definitely don't experience things the same way when you're filming and recording as you do when you're not. So I definitely think like 2 days for myself would be great. One day like to film and record, another day to go back and maybe experience some things that I know I'm going to miss in day one. Plus it's going to be chaotic and crazy. But if you look up any like a theme park grand opening, look at all the issues that they have, whether it's heck, Disneyland, I don't know, Magic Kingdom. Every theme park that ever opens is always going to have the opening day jitters that continues on for a while. I mean, heck, we have theme parks that are not successful for years, and they have to be totally redone. I mean, look at California Adventure, Disneyland Paris. I mean, you can just go on and on, like parks that just opened that are just not up and running correctly. And then Universal, I think, even has a bigger history of having technical issues and malfunctioning attractions and that type of thing. I mean, I think that goes back to their incarnation. I can remember as a child coming to Universal for the first time in 91, I think 91. And I just remember like riding King Kong that broke down. Like, I feel like every ride that we rode had some type of technical issue. And I know we're talking about a different era and generation and time, but I'm just saying like expect a lot of chaos and technical issues and crowd control issues and all of those type of things. So I think like 2 days is ideal. I'll be happy with one. Beggars can't be choosy, but 2 days would be ideal. And from the way I understood it and the way I've read it, and then the team member on the phone that I talked to said you should be able to purchase 6 tickets per purchase transaction. So my goal is to try to get 2 tickets for each one of my members of my household, which just happens to be 3, which works out great because 3 times 2 is 6, and then pay. That's my goal. But anyway, that's all. Yeah, going to pop on, try to get my little tickets in the morning for Epic Universe. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to go opening day. I mean, I know I want to be there. You don't know who's going to be there for opening day. It's a big event. I'm sure like we're really going to see Universal start revving up the marketing and the promoting and so forth of May 22nd, 2025 grand opening. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be celebrities. You're going to have dedication. I mean, it's a big ordeal. It's a big event. I mean, I just think it's a big event. I just like to be there. So I just don't think there's anything wrong with like wanting to be there opening day. I don't know. It's a once in a lifetime thing. So good luck to everybody. I hope you guys all get your tickets. But anyway, that's our wrap on the video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. I just want to share a little bit about how I understand the single day ticket thing. Now, if you guys probably have more information or understand it better, if I've said something incorrectly, let me know down in the comments. I want as much help as I can get. All right. Take care. Have a great one. We'll see y'all in the next video. Good luck, everybody who's trying to get tickets. Good luck. All right.